What's quacking, everybody? It's King Duck 29 back again, and today we are here with the Wizard101 live balance full game walkthrough part 4, episode 4, live stream 4, whatever you want to call it. And today, lads, we left off yesterday just getting to the balance school, beating the fire pyramid, finishing up Wizard City, and getting our level 18 spell, Mander Minion. We are a level 18 Journeyman Sorcerer with 1,206 health, 108 base mana, or not base mana, mana, 24 balance damage, 14 universal resist, balance 8 balance accuracy, and we have 16% power pip and 1 jewel that gives us arch mastery, so we can use Sir Badger, but mainly spiritual tribunal. So last off, we left talking to the balance professor, finally getting to our school. Alhazred said we have to talk to Shalik the Wise and the entrance hall. Before I do that though, I am going to set up the chat. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. Forget that. We got it going. Alright. Back at it. One thing that I did realize that I forgot to do when we first got to the Crocus Sphinx was show you guys where the beetle is. So when you get off the boat, you run past the balance school and you come over to this side of the Crocus Sphinx. And right here on this little island here is going to be the beetle for the Crocus Sphinx. Alright, let's go talk to Shalik the Wise. Ooh, almost missed the parchment. Gotta pick this stuff up for crafting. Very important. Ba-na-na, ba-na-na-na, na-na. Alright, Shalik.
Greetings, wizard. So, the professor wants to test you. We are the ones being tested. We put the Tuts to sleep, but now our work is undone. They will try to enslave everyone. We must reunite the Order of the Fang. We have strong allies in the Manders, but they are struggling. Earn our trust by helping us. While Alhazred and I remained awake during the Great Sleep, other members of the Order of the Fang did not. If you are sincerely here to help, now is the time to seek them out. When I last saw General Kaba, our esteemed military leader was holding back the Tuts so we could cast the sleep. I only hope he has not suffered for his bravery. Go find the Mander Rami in the Hall of Champions. Rami can help you find Kaba.
Alright, to Rami. But first off, we will show you the beetle for the entrance hall of the Crocus Sphinx. If you come up here, eventually you'll just come up here for this dungeon, but it will be right here. Now, I think the last one in the ice thing is the Emperor Retreats dungeon, which is that dungeon over there. So we'll eventually show that. That's the last dungeon in the Crocus Sphinx. So we got a little bit to do, but hopefully we can finish the Crocus Sphinx today. Where does this take me? Oh, that's awkward because there's General Kaba and we're supposed to find him. Little awkward, but that's okay. We'll backtrack a little bit and get to Rami. That parchment thought I didn't see it. Alright, what kind of mobs we got going on? A Glacial Avenger, Ice, Sakui Protector Ice. Alright, I'm liking the non-balance bombs. How's my deck looking? I don't remember. Alright, we got Sandstorm and stuff. We're looking good. Hopefully everyone's day's going well. Alright, Rami.
I hope you've come to help, young wizard, because this place is swimming with tuts. You are not the only one looking for General Kaba. The tuts are looking for the Order of the Fang.
I already found him. I accidentally found him near the teleporter stone.
We must slow them down before they find the General. Surely a powerful wizard like yourself can take out their minion, the Sphinx Sakui.
I have to defeat 4 of them, though? Come on, cuh. That ain't cool. Hopefully these guys don't tower shield. It is ice, so they might whip out tower shields. I'm not looking forward to that, because I don't have Pierce in my deck. Please don't tower shield. Alright, fire shield. That's more like it. I don't remember what world stuff starts tower shielding. Bow, bow, we got a power pip. Oh, we can kill these guys with just 1 blade. Alright, sick. So we just need the blade. Hope we got a power pip and these guys are cooked. Bang! Get cooked up. Bow, 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 bow. Whoa, what is this?
Oh, this piece of gear is part of a set. Equip multiple pieces of the same set to
Not
gain
interested.
special bonuses.
It ain't a Frillosaur set, baby. I don't care. As long as it's a Frillosaur. No, if it was a Frillosaur set, that's actually pretty cracked. It can give you some pretty good damage. Alright, bro. I don't want this guy to pass and me have to wait because I get a power pip. I need one of these guys to get in this battle pronto. Hurry up. Get in the fight. No, you didn't make it. That's alright. I didn't get a power pip anyways. Oh my gosh, bro. That guy was walking too slow. But yeah, we're already... I wouldn't say we're halfway through Crocotopia. But we're already done with the... I was expecting to have to finish up the pyramid today, but we zoomed through that yesterday. Wonder if we can do the same thing with the Crocosphinx. Freaking noise they made. Easy squeezy. That's not the term, but whatever. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. What you got, Robin?
So, General Kaba is safe for now. So far, you are as great and powerful a wizard as the Order of the Fang believes you to be. General Kaba will speak only to someone carrying the seal of the Fang. To our horror, that evil Tut Neckbet captured it before the Great Sleep. We must get it before he tricks the General into revealing himself. We shall see if you can defeat Neckbet in his chamber.
Oh, I can defeat that guy, bro. No issues. Watch it be balanced. That'd be quite unfortunate if the bro was balanced. Also, where are the health wisp? Hello, game. Any health wisp? Well, looks like today we got 993 health. Oh, never mind. There we go. Sweet. Alright. Hopefully this guy's in balance. And hopefully he doesn't tower shield. Also... There we go. Restock a little bit so I'm not...
Kiss that confidence goodbye as you see how little you are.
Neckbit. Alright. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. Thing is, they're going first, so they could just weakness me the round that I hit, which would be extremely unfortunate. Just me. Oh, they don't look the same. But yeah, I'm excited to continue the walkthrough today. Tomorrow's episode's gonna be extra long because it's the weekend and I'll be off. And then Easter special on Easter. Gonna be hype. That Sunday. What is that? Tomorrow's episode 5. Easter will be episode 6. Hopefully we're in Marleybone by then. I think we'll be in Marleybone by episode 6 for sure. Heck, I hope to be in Marleybone tomorrow. That'd be cool. At least get to Marleybone tomorrow. Maybe have to finish up a little bit in Croc. Port back to Rami. Easy squeezy lemon peasy. I don't
You
know
have the seal! I am sorry I doubted you, but I never thought I'd see someone more powerful than the Tuts.
Bro doubted me. Come on, cuz.
I must stay here and keep my ears open, but you have restored my faith that the Tuts can be defeated. Thank you, friend. Go, quickly. General Kaba is hiding in the treasure room up ahead.
Bro had no faith in me. That's crazy. Bro was like, you did it. I can't believe it. Like, god dang, bro, chill. Like, I'm him. I'm Valcor Sandust. With Lord Murphy, you haven't heard our legend scream through the spiral? We've only saved Wizard City, that's probably why. But eventually it will scream through the spiral. That's facts. Alright, General Kava, have to act like I hadn't seen you before, but yeah, totally didn't spawn in right next to you. Gotta get the reagents.
You bear the seal of the Fang. Tell me, wizard, what events occurred during my great slumber?
You tell General Kaba about the Tut's desire to rule over many worlds.
If only we had succeeded in crushing the Tuts earlier. I confess, wizard, a soul scavenger sapped my strength by stealing my coin of destiny. I tried to protect the Order of the Fang without it, but to my dismay, I couldn't, and we failed. If we are to defeat the Tuts this time, I'll need my coin of destiny. Please help me recover my strength by destroying that soul scavenger nearby.
We already leveled. That's hype. We're already level 19. That means probably gonna be hitting level 20 today, lads. That's hype. Level 20 hype. Level 20. We're level 19, which means level 20, which means I think we get another spell. Which means we can learn it from Alhazred now that we are here on the Crocus Sphinx. Ba ba bum. Na 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 na. Ba na na na. Ba na na na. Ba na na.
I will feed on the light in your eyes.
Dang, bro. Come on, cuz. I said he'd feed on the light in my eyes. Like, dude, chill, bro. Alright. 565, 310. Double blade sandstorm sounds like the recipe. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. I'm sorry, the music is so good in this world. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Down goes the ghost. Yeah, we just killed him. 570. Dang, man. When bosses start getting a little bit more health, we're gonna have to double hit them. It's a little spooky. So we get an enchant or something. Or boost our damage up. When we get this guy in Hosta at level 30, Dang, we're almost level 20, which means 10 levels we'll get Sky Iron Hasta. And we'll do the Mount Olympus. Dang, man. Yeah, I plan on doing Mount Olympus as like a stream by its own, just farm it a couple of times. I had to market this guy. I'm a genius. I need that parchment.
With this coin in my possession, I can feel my strength returning. We must prepare for battle. I hope I will not fail, but first, I need my sword. I gave it to Rami for safekeeping. Go to him and get it for me.
Dang. Oh, we're getting Locust Swarm spell elements now. We already had some that we transferred over from our characters too. Dang, bro. We have so much. Dang, you need a lot of scorpions just to... Gee whiz, 75? Alright.
Honored one, I am afraid that all I have left of the sword is this. Please take it to the great general if he needs it.
Dang, bro, what'd you do to the sword?
What? This is just a scabbard. How can I fight the Tuts with just a scabbard? We must rebuild my weapon then. First, for the blade, I will need ice shards from the Glacial Avengers. Ice shards should do the trick. You should be able to find them in this area.
Yeah, I think they're over here. Yeah, Glacial Avengers. Cool. We just need 2 of them in the battle. Let's make sure we pair that up. There's 2 over here. Ooh, there's a freaking Sakui Crusher right here. Get out of the way, Sakui Crusher. I think it's a safe. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yes! Yes, it pulled both. Okay. That is clutch. 395. Okay. And they're ice, right? I'm assuming. Yes. Epic. Alright. Can we kill? Going for it. We need to do more than 395 with 1 blade. Come on. Yes! Oh wow, I completely underestimated my ability. And we collected it. Bang! Bang! We collected the ice shards. Let's go. That's what's up.
These will do nicely. Well done. All right. Now I need some spider carapace to form the hilt. Ice Weaver shells should be perfect for it. Win 4 of them for me in the Grand Arena.
To the Grand Arena. Yeah, the good thing is this area is only 2 areas and 2 dungeons. So I'm hoping we can get the Croc Sphinx done today. That would be pretty epic. No. 395. And they're ice. For some reason I thought there was more balance enemies. Alright. And blade again. And Sandstorm. Dude, our pet Sandstorm does a lot more damage than the normal one, so that's why we keep spamming it. Alright, two more. Two more Ice Weaver Carapace, or whatever it's called. Not too sure what it's called, but that's okay. Alright, go ahead and blade up. Same strat as before. Ba-da-now. Bum, 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 bum. No. Sandstorm these guys. Bum, bum, dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, dun, 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 dun. And we caught it. We not caught it. We got it. So now we can move over to General Kaba. Perfect.
Yes.
What do you got?
These will do. Good work. The hilt needs gems to magnify the blade's power, for it is
Easy
the blade of a general.
money.
I will need you to collect these gems in the area.
I can do that. Gems are easy money. As long as I don't get pulled, because for some reason they're in the middle of the street. 1 out of 4. Getting down in this. What is this? Parchment. Come on, where are the gems? Did I choose the wrong side? Should I have gone to the other side? Maybe I should have. There's some. Do a little sneaky pasty, don't get pulled. Alright, 2 out of 4. And there's another. 3 out of 4 after this. And a health wisp. Nothing that way. Let's see if the first one we had respawned. If not, we'll have to go to the other side. Let's see. Sure did. Don't get pulled, don't get pulled, don't get pulled. Sweet! We got it. Big money gang. Alright. Dang, dude, we're getting a lot of XP. We just leveled up to level 19 and we're almost level 20.
Yes, these will be good. They'll fit in. Now, I require something to wrap around the hilt for a good grip. The hall servant should have some leather straps. Those should do well.
Alright, hall servants. What are you? Ice. Okay, cool. Everything in this area is ice. I guess that makes sense because it is the Croc Sphinx, which is ice themed. Bum. 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 On down. Sandstorm time. You already know what it is. Lord Murphy. Bye. Bye. Down goes the hall servants. What did we have to collect? Do we have to battle a certain amount or collect something? Bang! We got the leather straps. Oh, we just teleport back. I got General Rokava. Yeah, we're 3.5 bars away from leveling.
Excellent. These leather straps will go well with it. Now, to forge the blade. Aji Sakwi guards the frozen forge. We will need a key to unlock the entrance to his lair. Defeat his guards, the Sakwi Crushers. One of them must have a key.
Get this health wisp. And head over to defeat the Sakwi Crushers. And they're ice too. Alright, bet. No balance. Let's go. Yeah, we're 2 bars away, bro. We are gaining XP like crazy right now. 310. Almost level 20. Let's go. Level 25, you get the, or is it level 20 that we get to go to the, shoot, what is it called? It's, Shangri-La. The Shangri-La dungeons. We get to do that, too. We'll definitely hit team up for Shangri-La. There we go, there's the power pip. Sandstorm away. Yeah, Shangri-La is pretty tough if you don't have a team. Shangri-La was released the same time as like Darkmoor and Zigzag and what is the other one called? Barkingham Palace. Same update as Darkmoor. They were like the 4 dungeons.
Most excellent. We are close now. You have proven to be a most valiant warrior. I will send some loyal troops through these passageways. Would you perform the boldest part of the plan?
Yes.
Defeat Ajisakwi and use the frozen forge to create my new blade.
Gotcha, G. I got you, Kaba. Don't worry about it, man. I got you. Got this health whiff. Yeah, we're gonna level after beating Ajisakwi. We're gonna level. Level 20, which means we'll be able to go pick up some spells. I think it's 1 or 2 spells. I think it's Golem or something. I don't know. We probably won't use it unless it's got really good base damage for like a boss or something.
You will not evade me, wizard. Prepare to meet your doom.
Is it just me, or the artwork on his little talk circle looked completely different than this guy actually looks? 570? Yeah, we're gonna have to double blade. Double blade and cleanse if he weaknesses us. Double pass on their part. That's weird. Yeah, we definitely got a double blade if we want to hit him one shot. Snow Serpent. And a Fire Shield. Alright, they didn't weakness me or anything, which is epic. Hopefully the Sandstorm one-shots, if not we'll follow up. Come on, come on. 608, yes. And there's the forge right there. Alright, let's forge it. Oh, I thought there was gonna be dialogue. That was weird. Alright, we're probably gonna level up here. Level 20 height.
Excellent work, wizard. You made my plan a success. With you on our side, we are certain not to fail. I must stay and rally our forces. Your help will not be forgotten, wizard. You have done much to earn the trust of the Order of the Fang. Go tell Shalak the Wise in the entrance hall that I am once again ready to lead our fight.
Alright. Whoa. What is this?
Wizard, it's time for the Decathlon event. Come see me in the library, or click my new icon at the top of your screen to learn more.
What? There's no decathlon going on right now. It's Beast Moon.
I am ready to teach you new abilities to enhance your prowess in magical duels. Speak to me when you are ready.
Stop by if you would. I have a new spell for you.
Oh, Arthur wants to give us the spell. Okay. Well, we'll go to Shalik and market Shalik, the Wise. We'll talk to Shalik. And then we'll go grab that spell and see what Diego has to say.
Excellent! You found the great General Kaba and returned him to the fold. Perhaps the sleep has no ill effect on any of the Order. We may very well defeat the Tuts for good this time. With General Kaba, the Order can plan strategy. But without our fearless warrior, Kai Amate the Great, who are we? I'm concerned that our Mander ally, Akko, has not yet found Kai Amate. Please go to the Grand Arena and help Akko. Kai Amate's ferocity in battle stirs the fight in all of us. He must be found.
Kai Amante. Alright, let's go to my dorm, because it'll be more convenient this way. So we're gonna actually go to the dorm. The garden. They finally grew. Or one of them grew. The boom shroom grew. So we can finally garden. Alright. This is good, because this will give us gardening XP. Good thing we did this. I completely forgot about the garden, and we want to make couch potatoes as soon as possible. So we need to get to high enough level. And we gotta get enough gold for a barn farm. And water. And get higher rank spells. But this is a good start. The boom shroom grew quick though, that's crazy. Alright, yeah, so Diego and Arthur. I was not expecting Arthur. I thought it was going to be Alhazred that called us over. 2 spells. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we get Elemental Golem. That's okay. It's more just a PvP spell, I guess. And Gearhead Destroyer, which is also pretty good at PvP. I'm pretty sure it can, like, some of its paths can take, like, stuff away or whatever. But for now, it does pretty good damage if we ever need to use it. Both of them do. And this one gives an elemental shield. Minus 50 elemental shields. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's really good, actually. Oh, you can even switch it to spirit schools too on the bottom tree. Oh, that's fire. That's actually fire. Okay. Let's talk to Diego, see what he has going on. What is this guy? Oh, he's cantrips. We'll deal with that later. We will start cantrips a lot earlier because it's so hard to grind them. But we'll do that when we get to Wisteria. Which we'll probably do a while from now. We'll probably do Wisteria over-leveled, because it's just a really quick world.
Hello, my friend. I'm ready to teach you new spell techniques.
Ah, another tutorial,
Into the gate
lads.
when you are ready.
Another tutorial.
Welcome, my friend, to the dueling you. Outstanding! Approach the Firebird, and we shall begin your lesson.
I feel like if you have other wizards, you shouldn't have to be able to do this. But
attack this
I
Firebird
guess this
with
is
his fire cut
technically
spell, and watch
a
what
part of the
happens.
full game walkthrough, so I guess I'll do it.
Did you see how the fire... Let's watch a prism in action. Cast this fire prism. Now cast fire cut again, and watch how the fire damage is converted to ice damage.
I love how he's teaching this, but Balance can't even use prisms until they now can if you go into the storm, weave into storm. There's like a balance prism, but it's like weird.
Most monsters... Now let's cast the spell Wildfire.
But as you know, Balance has like Spec Blast and Spiritual Tribunal, so it's a little different.
Wildfire boosts all fire. Cast the storm spell Dark Wind, and watch what happens. Wildfire was cancelled, and finally, but let's observe what happens when you're stunned. Try casting this Ice Beetle spell at the Sunburn.
Okay. Guessing we're getting stunned here. I've already been stunned before, so I don't know why it's telling me this late, but whatever.
The Firebird stunned you, and you can't cast spells this turn. Try casting this Ice Beetle spell again. Your spell wasn't cast because you were stunned. Now that you're not stunned, try casting this Ice Beetle spell one more time. Excellent.
Bang. Alright. Alright, Diego. Thank you. Fiction. We can't get these balance spells until level 70. Just looking at other spells that he has. Forgot he has these. These are like PvP spells, I think. Required donate power. I don't even have donate power. How do I get that? Whatever. I'll figure it out later. Alright, we can go back to the entrance hall, I believe. Yep. And talk to Akko. We're going into the second street of the Crocus Sphinx, the Grand Arena, which we briefly went here to fight Ice Weavers. And that parchment can wait because that's a recipe to get pulled. There he is. What's up, Akko?
Are you a warrior, young wizard? Because a warrior is what we need.
I am a warrior. I'm a beast.
Kayamate the Great is fighting in the Colosseum, but Manders aren't allowed in. I've disguised as a gladiator. You wouldn't raise any suspicion. If you accept, you should battle Sphinx gladiators to earn the mark of the gladiator. The mark will gain you entry. When you have it, return to me to complete your disguise.
Oh, whoa, chill with the side quest, bro. Come on, bro. Alright, any Sakui. So it looks like we're just gonna defeat these Sakuri Rippers because they're right here. And they're not balanced, so they're perfect. Okay, 310. So we can, if we get a power pip, we can just sandstorm, but if not, we'll just, what do they got? Bloodbat? Yep. Play it again. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, there's the power pip. And let's go ahead and sandstorm. Burn! 570. We've done 600 a couple times. I think that's when it hits high end, though. Definitely when it hits high end. We can get the 7-day bling cobra.
Perfect. Now with this gear I got you and the mark of the gladiator, you'll be able to march into the Colosseum unnoticed. You'll find the Colosseum up ahead. When you enter, be sure to talk to Marakara, the arena master. Tell him you want to fight Kayamate the Great. When you succeed, tell Kayamate that the Order of the Fang needs him to rejoin the cause. My plan should work, I hope. Good luck, young wizard, and be careful.
Alright. To the arena master. Thank you, Akko, for the advice. to Arena Master.
Puny foreigner! You think you can take down Kayamate the Great? We'll soon see how you fare against real warriors. How about proving yourself first, novice? Think you can defeat a lowly Sakwi Ripper? Alright! This should be entertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new contestant.
Dude, I just beat Sakura Rippers. Little does this guy know this is how I got my disguise. These guys don't stand a chance. Go ahead and watch this, Arena Master. I'm Valcor Sandust with Lord Murphy. I'd fear Lord Murphy more than me, man. But Valcor Sandust is just as scary. Dun 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 dun. I don't know. Go ahead and rip out a sandstorm real quick from Lord Murphy. See that, Arena Master? What you got for me, man?
Not bad. But don't congratulate yourself just yet. The Sakwi Ripper is actually a pushover. We'll see what happens in the next round. Okay, I think you got lucky with that Sakwi Ripper. Prepare for something with a little more heat. Ladies and gentlemen, for your enjoyment, we have a special duel. Foreigner Wizard versus the Wild Sunbird. Cheer for the gladiators! You can watch them in action behind the bird gate.
Here we go, us versus the Firebird.
So, you are the new kid on the block?
Sunbird.
Maybe the block isn't big enough for the both of us. We'll see who stays and who goes. Ah!
And a Sakura Ripper. Yeah, I got a strong feeling about this one, man. Ooh, he's got 575 health, so he could tank the hit if we don't hit high end. Ooh, he's weaknessing us. Good thing we got cleanse. Blade one more time. And then we'll cleanse. And then we'll hit. That's the strat. That's the strat. Alright, now we draw and cleanse ourselves, get rid of this weakness. No weakness, and now we can hit and hope we hit high end. If not, we'll follow it up. And we hit high end. Yes! So clutch. To the Arena Master. Which we... I don't know if we should leave a mark at the Arena Master, actually, now that I think about it. I gotta think about it. I mean, we can collect health without doing it, so I think it's just best not to. Would we save time, though? Yeah, I'm gonna leave a mark at the Arena Master.
Wait, did I say the sunbird is tough? It's... Okay. But you'll have to prove that was not beginner's luck.
Bro's trying to come up with excuses.
I thought I heard a cheer or two for you last time. Maybe I can set up a match between you and Stone Chin. But you'll have to make him interested in you first. Tell you what, if you bash a couple of those ice weavers, I think we can set something up. Stone Chin likes fresh spider eyes. Collect some of those and he'll be willing to tangle with you.
So we need 2 spider eyes from these spider weavers. Alright. We need spider eyes for Stone Chin. $3.95. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're level 20, which means 2 levels from now, we get faint. Sorry, I just thought of that. We're almost at faint, which we'll be using the rest of the game. I mean, we'll be using Balance Blade and stuff like that the rest of the game, and Sandstorm a lot because it's our rank 4 AoE, but still. Spider eyes.
Not bad, not bad. You may be able to bash the ice weavers, but you need more flair, more style. Can't please a crowd without those things.
I got style.
Okay, Stone Chin says you're on. But I told him he can't have the spider eyes until after the fight. Let's see how you fare against a stronger and hungrier opponent. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Puny Foreigner versus Crag Stone Chin. Who will fall first? Just watch behind the sun gate.
Time to fight Crag Stone Chin.
The arena master says that after I smash you, I get to have spider eyes. I like spider eyes.
There's a spider right there.
Okay, now Crack smash you.
He's not even joining the battle. I was about to say, I was like, your minion isn't joining the fight. It's probably like, I don't want to die because it's just going to eat my spider eyes. Like... Alright, 580, so we do have the blade again. He's got a little too much health for me to one blade. What does Crag Stone Chin have? Dark Sprite. Alright, G. A minus 80 fire shield. We got a sandstorm. Double-bladed sandstorm, to be exact. And it did enough to kill. Big bang! Talk to the arena master, which we luckily left a mark at. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray!
Not bad. But I wonder how you'll do against a real warrior. Let me see who's left.
He said, let me see who's left.
Okay, I think you're about ready to move up to fight Bort. Problem is, Bort has an image to maintain. So before you get to take him on, you'll have to take on some sand stalkers. That's in his contract.
Sockweed
Nothing I can do.
guys are balanced. I have to be careful for them. But the Sandstalkers are ice. Let's go. And we're 1 bar away from level 21. Let's go. The XP is good in the Crocus Sphinx. Double blade sandstorm for these guys. You guys already know the routine. And we defeated the sand dudes. Let's go ahead and grab some wisp and port back to the arena master.
Excellent! The crowd always loved up-and-comers such as yourself. Too bad no one has come to see the arena for some time. Look out! Bort Malletmane was born and bred to fight. Think you can best him? Then show me some spirit. I want to see a real fight. Ladies, gentlemen, and children of all ages, let's hear it for the Dueling Wizard! This time, the wizard is after two-time Croc champion, Bort Malletmane. Check out the Snake Gate!
Alright, Bort. We just hit level 21. Next level, we get what balance spell did we get at level 22? I think it's a bubble. I think we get balance bubble at 22. Like the damage bubble. That's Craig. And then we get faint. We get faint though, so we'll go to the death school and get faint for that. So that's very exciting. That's gonna really help us do a lot more damage.
You think I will give up all the fame and glory without a fight? Ha! You don't even have the showmanship to be a star like me! Really? You are no warrior!
Oh, I think we should be able to kill the Sakwi Gorger. If not, we have Spiritual Tribunal to finish it off. He is balanced though. And Bort is myth. 435. Yeah, we might have to follow up on him, but we will. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. He's just a minion. Alright, let's blade one more time so we can kill Bort with the sandstorm, hopefully. If not, we can just double sand. I don't know how much resist this balance minion's gonna have. Scorpion.
Oh, he just used 2 pips. Hopefully he doesn't weakness me. That would be extremely unfortunate.
If the Sakwi Gorger weaknesses me, that would not be cool. Okay, Bort didn't. He's hitting me with a... I thought it was gonna be an evil snowman, but no, it's a snow serpent. He passed! The minion passed. Alright. Double-bladed sandstorm. He resisted. It still took him out. It still took him out. He had quite a lot of resist though. He saved like 100 damage with his resist. Let's go see what the Arena Master has to say. He's probably gonna be pretty shocked. He doesn't understand who Valcor Sandust is.
I have to say, you don't look like a real warrior, but you sure can deliver. The crowds would go wild for someone like you. The crowd would have loved you, taking on all our top guys. Now is no time to slow down. I'll get a tenure ready while you take on some Sakwi gougers.
Scorpions.
Get 'em, Wiz.
Oh, the balance dudes. I think Sandstorm should be fun. I think. We'll figure it out here in a second. Yeah, I think we'll just have to double blade Sandstorm. Because of their resist. This is where the Griffin pet would have been nice, but like I said, I didn't have anyone to hatch with. Later on, we'll just have to like, I don't know what we're gonna do later on. Until we get that shadow hit, all that does it, I don't know what we're gonna do. I think you get that in Caramel, so that's so far away too. We took him out. Let's grab the health wisp over here and see what the Arena Master has for us now. I think we only have a couple more fights in the Grand Arena, and then we have the dungeons left in the Grand Arena.
Excellent work out there, Wizard. If only we had the crowds from the past, they would be filling the stadium to see you fight. I'm taking you to the top. Fight hard and I just might get an honorarium. Of course, I'll share the spoils with you. Ladies and gentlemen, get set for some unparalleled entertainment. The Dueling Wizard will now fight our undefeated Croc champion, the amazing Itenyu Sakui, behind the Moon Gate.
So this guy's undefeated.
Begone, little wizard. You do not belong here. I only fight real warriors. I am a Croc champion, not a babysitter.
Yeah. I'm about to be humbling this guy real quick. Double blade sandstorm strat. Y'all already know. Another blade. And then we'll go ahead and sandstorm because they didn't weakness us. And it should take him out. Maybe. He has a lot of health. No! He fizzled! Ah, it's alright. We hadn't fizzled all day. We were due. We were due. Redo. There we go. Does it take him out? Yes, it does. Sandstorm does the job for us. Alright, Arena Master. I think you gotta give us what we need, man.
You did well, my little Croc champion. You're ready to take on Kayamate. I've got big plans for you. I'll wager you feel like you're ready to fight the legendary Kayamate the Great. Now here's your chance. You can thank me later. I set up a private show. Go through that door on the right and enter a small room. Show Kayamate no mercy. You'd be doing that old has-been a favor.
Alright, we get to go to Kayamate. Well, we've been trying to do this whole time. And we're almost halfway to 22. We're gonna hit 22 today. Wow. Because we have dungeon XP still for 2 dungeons. I don't remember how long the first dungeon is, but I think we might be able to get 2 dungeons done today. I think we might be able to push and get the Croc Sphinx done today. Which is hype. If we can get the Croc Sphinx done today, that'd be awesome.
I am the undefeated one, the only Kayamate.
Alright Alright, Kayamate. 700 health. It's quite a bit. That is quite a bit. But I've fought people with more health than that. Sandstorm time. Don't weakness me. Yes. Yes, don't weakness. He passed. He knew his fate. They knew it was over. This is all that Kayamate had for me, man. This is it. Oh, he has 92 health, but luckily we have enough pips for a Locust Swarm to finish him up. Locust Swarm. And let's talk to Kayamate.
I am humbled by your skill, wizard. Sadly, I accept defeat, even though it was inevitable. It is clear that my days of glory are over. I guess I'll just have to settle for retiring filthy rich. Maybe a comeback tour in a few years.
You lean in quickly and notify Kayamate of Shalik's request. His eyes widen as you emphasize the dire situation.
I have been here trying to recapture lost glory, and my comrades have been at risk. I see now that the Great Sleep was no defeat, but a stalemate. I must gather my fellow gladiators. As foreigners forced to fight for the Tut's amusement, they will revolt too. Return to Shalik and tell him I am ready to fight. This will be my greatest glory.
Alright, I think the fastest way back to Shalik will be... Actually, no, it would have been to teleport to the Grand Arena. Because then here, there's the teleporter. And then to the teleporter, there's a way right to Shalik the Wise. We are pretty much going to be halfway to 22 after this. What's up, Shalik?
Ah, I should have known those who slept might forget themselves. I'm glad you were able to remind Kayamate of his calling. With General Kaba and Kayamate back, we now have 4 core members of the Order of the Fang, reunited in purpose. Wizard, by helping us, you have earned my trust. Therefore, I will reveal a guarded secret. The location of the Golden Fang. Locked in the vault of ice for centuries, it offers great power to any croc who wields it. We cannot afford for the Tuts to discover it now. Meet me inside the vault of ice.
Okay, so we got the Vault of Ice now. What we are gonna do is leave a mark here. Because I think we can get some spells from Niles. I think we'll try to solo that dungeon, but we'll try to get help in the second one. So, these spells might be helpful. What can we get? Oh, we can only get the trap. It's 25 for the blades. Dang, I was hoping we'd get the blades. Well, at least we have traps. We have elemental trap and spirit trap. Kind of hope for the blades. That's alright. Whatever. It is what it is. Not a big deal. Alright, so the first dungeon is up top. And it's pretty much just like you battle 4 banshees. And no, it's like 3 banshees and then a 4th one, I think. So
You are about to enter a dungeon.
Pretty sure I can handle this. And then the other one has a beetle in it. The second one. Whoops. Yeah, see, we're gonna get dungeon quest, so... I mean, XP. Yeah, so there is one more beetle here. It's in the next dungeon. What's up, Shalak?
My heart gladdens to see you, for your help is greatly needed. This will be a difficult mission. Welcome, O mighty wizard. If you seek the Keeper of the Fang, you must first defeat the Defender, the Guardian, and the Protector of the Fang. But wait. Next, you must show cunning as well as might and solve their riddles.
Alright, yeah, so it's 3 battles, and then there's a battle behind this door. So there's 3 boss battles. If I remember, yep, 3 banshees and then a 4th banshee. Actually, there might be this guy. Who is this guy? Oh, they're just a mob. Okay, I was like, who is that guy? I don't remember that guy. Yeah, so it's just a couple doors you have to go through. I'll just do it in a circle, and then... yeah. And there's like a puzzle after each battle. But it's like... nowadays they reveal what the solved puzzle is. You just have to pay attention once you beat them. And I'm pretty sure it's all death.
The fang you've come to claim as your own? Tamper with me, little wizard, and I'll turn you to stone.
Yeah, this dungeon isn't too bad. It's pretty bad if you're death, though. I will say that, because most of the enemies are death, if I remember correctly. So it could be pretty brutal. I would recommend teaming up if you're death. Or honestly, if you team up with people, you all can spread out and do a battle yourself, and then just join up for the final battle, and it will be pretty quick. That's also a strategy. I didn't even look at his health. Or her health. Defender of the Fang. And Vault Hunter. But yeah, I just gotta remember to pay attention for the puzzle at the end of this. And then we'll be able to solve the puzzle pretty quickly and move on to the second battle. So it's fire, ice, storm. So pretty much this one needs to be storm. And this one needs to be ice. There we go. The lock has been broken. Or lock breaks. So now we can go to the other 2. Yeah, so you saw how it showed the logos on the wall. You just make the fire that. And then the other puzzles are a little bit different. Dang, we have a good chance at actually beating the Crocus Sphinx today. Actually, I'm pretty positive we will beat the Crocus Sphinx today. That's exciting. Alright, I kind of need that health, but that guy was in the way. Let me go back for it. Yeah, there we go. Didn't want to get pulled there. Okay. Yep. Double death again.
Show your eyes and grieve with your heart. Come to the shadows and prepare to depart.
And we get a power pip, but 600 health, I'm definitely gonna have to double blade. We get Hex sometime in Crocotopia for like a quest, just doing the mainline story. So we're gonna get our balance trap soon, which is Hex, which is like a spiritual trap. Blade up one more time. Sandstorm. Ooh, the battlefield's glitching out a little bit. You see that? It's supposed to be covered in sand for this spell. Alright, let's see the puzzle. It is... Wait, what? Beetle... Oh, I think we just have to... Now we can turn on this one. And then we have to turn the lever again. To... What? Oh, okay. Alright, that one was a little confusing. I wasn't really understanding the lever, but that's okay. We are over halfway to level 22. So yeah, that's Faint, which is pretty epic. Yep, we just gotta fight this one down here, and then finally fight the Keeper of the Fang. The last Protector of the Fang is what we gotta fight real quick. Grab this real quick. Alright. The last of the 3 Protectors. As you can see, these battles aren't too bad. Obviously, some schools you don't quite have your AoE yet, which you would have to double hit. Like, I think Myth is level 22, you get the AoE. Ice is 26, I think, and Fire might be 22. Or maybe Myth is 26 also.
Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Try and take this fang if you so dare.
And then Storm is 28 with Tempest. And then Ice and... I mean, Ice. Life and Death, you have to use the School Pit method and get them from Spellements. Which is unfortunate. You get Rat Spin for life and Ship of Fools or Deer Knight. Ship of Fools is a little bit better. It heals you, it's your drain, and it's 1 less pip. That's my opinion, though. There's a weakness, so we're gonna have to cleanse. Go ahead and cleanse real quick, and then we'll Sandstorm and finish the last Protector. And then that means we just have to battle the last person. And then this dungeon is done, and we'll have the last dungeon of the Crocosphinx. And then that means the Tomb of Storm. There we go. There goes our cleanse charm to get rid of the weakness. They didn't weakness us again, which is epic. He fizzled. Let's hope we don't fizzle. We didn't. Bang! Go ahead and hit these. The mystery is revealed. Snake moon, bird, sun, snake. Moon, bird, sun, snake, moon, bird, sun, and there goes the last lock. Let's get some health, and then we can go ahead and how do we get back to that lock area? I think it's this way, and then we turn left. Ooh, but I do need that health. Put it in reverse, Tear. Put it in reverse. Alright. Yeah, I think it's right around the corner here. I don't think we're max health. We're not, but let's go ahead and do the 2 health. Alright. This person, I don't know how tough they are, but yeah, every single enemy.
This is my domain.
Here's death, so if you are a death wizard, it could be pretty tough. Which, that's unfortunate. Probably just hit team up or something like that. 750, ooh, that's a lot of health. We might have to double hit her. We'll see if we hit 750 or not. Definitely a double blade scenario. Don't weakness. Alright, now hopefully the minion doesn't weakness. Getting hit by a ghoul. Better she ghoul now than after I hit her, because then she heals up more. Another sandstorm. $647. We're gonna have to finish her up with something. What do we got? And we get the power pip to be able to use Locust Swarm. Ooh, but we got weaknessed. I think. Oh no, we got mantled. I didn't know mantle was a thing. Do we power? We're him. We're him. We're him. We power through the mantle for the Locust Swarm. That's hype. That was a tough power right there, and we did it. Alright, Shalik, what's up?
You've done it. We have the Golden Fang. But as much as I am mesmerized by its presence, I hope we never use its power. At last, during the Great Sleep, we learned the power of balance and vowed never to upset it again.
Alright, now we gotta talk to Shalik with the Wise in the entrance hall. And then he'll tell us to, gotta get this parchment. And we have to remember there's a beetle in this next dungeon, the Emperor's Retreat. We have to remember.
Ah, the Fang! You may wonder, young wizard, why we caused the Great Sleep. The truth is, we felt we had no choice once we realized the Krakanamakan had been stolen. I hope you do not feel misled. I questioned the wisdom of ever writing such a dangerous book, but now you understand why we must fight to retrieve it. We know Krakhotep, the ruling Tut of the Sphinx, last controlled the Krakanamakan. I know him well. He's certain to be hiding behind guards in the Emperor's Retreat. Meet me inside and we will find a way to defeat him.
So, you can replay this dungeon, allowing you to gain additional unique
Let's go to the
loot,
Oasis and
but
get some
only
mana.
if you survive.
And then we'll hit team up and see if we can get a group to help us out with that dungeon a little bit. Yeah, let's pick up some mana. Alright, that should be good. Back to the Crocus Sphinx. Alright. We have to remember that we have to get the beetle. Level 21, Valkor Sand Dust. Little bunny cart. It's not even loaded for Easter. Easter this Sunday. Wait, did they bring back the other bunny mounts? I thought they usually do that. Like they bring back the other bunny mounts. Unless they're already like by default in the shop. I thought there was more bunny mounts. Oh yeah, here we go. The wild hair. But I thought there was like a rainbow bunny or something. Maybe it comes during Easter. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do I know? There's the goated rubber ducky mount. Best mount in the game. There's the bunny costume. Do I think I could solo this dungeon, man? Do y'all think I could solo this dungeon?
You're about to interrupt.
We can solo this dungeon, yeah. What is it? 2 battles at the beginning? Yeah, we can do this.
Just as I expected. This place is heavily guarded. Manders toil while Krokotep relaxes in his chamber. Krokotep is known for his intricate defenses. You will find 2 guardians at the first gate, both princes of the Sakwi family. Even with balance, I would not stand a chance at my age. Please, fight bravely to defeat them and return to me safely.
Alright. We gotta beat these guys and return to Shalik safely. That light is glitching, y'all see that?
I had hoped to face a mighty warrior to test my skills, but you showed up instead. Hardly worth the efforts of a prince.
Well, little did you know I am quite the mighty warrior. Dang, these guys' health are getting big. 750.
Dang, we're gonna get faint just in time because Marleybone bosses are gonna have way more health than this. At least that's my guess. Yeah, we can't hit yet. $608, yeah, we're gonna have to hit him again.
think we got a power pip for Locust Swarm.
Bested by a mere student wizard. Oh, the shame I have brought to my family name.
Alright, we got to battle one more guy. And then we move on to the next part after talking to Shalik. That guy's straight ahead in that room. Then we can open that lever. We're gonna hit level 22
They
while in this
sent
dungeon.
you to confront me. You're not fit to clean the floors.
I'm not fit to clean the floors. We'll see about that. I'm a beast. There's our power pip, no weaknesses. We're gonna hit and then probably have to back up hit. Yeah, we're starting to be able to not clean up bosses with our hit. Oh, we didn't get a power pip either, we got a pass. And he fizzled. There's the Locust Swarm. Alright, now let's return to Shalik, and then we'll be able to move on in the dungeon. Alright, Shalik, we beat the two princes.
You've done well, young wizard. The lever should work now. Open the door and I'll meet you up ahead at the lake.
Alright, to the lake. And that is where the beetle is. So I gotta grab the beetle. I don't want to have to accidentally do this again. So I gotta grab the beetle. Where's Shalik? There he is.
Excellent. You've made it. Oh.
Now we gotta free the slave Manders. And before we go back to Shalik, we're going to grab the beetle, which is going to be over here on this ice island of snow and a building. I don't believe you can go in there. Yeah, you can't. But if you go on this little porch deck thing, the beetle will be right there. Back to Shalik. Hug the wall. Surprised I didn't get pulled there. If this had the ice physics for Polaris, you'd be slipping and sliding, I'd get pulled. Goodness, it doesn't. But the ice looks beautiful in the retexture. Y'all see the like reflection on it? It's beautiful.
We've done it, but we need to ensure that they are not enslaved again. Now we must deal with the Overseer Paniwi. Don't think me foolish for not rushing at once to get the Krakonomicon. If we do not save the Manders, we are no better than the Tuts. But I see no harm in hurrying. Defeat Overseer Paniwi and return to me at once.
And I'm pretty sure I remember we have to melt the door because it's like frozen solid. So we have to turn this to red or orange for fire. And we're so close to level 22. Once we get out of the Krakus Sphinx, we'll be able to go get Faint. Which will help us be able to finish these bosses off for sure. Alright, to Overseer Panini.
You fail to see just how outmatched you are, wizard.
I'm not outmatched. You're outmatched. Alright, let's blade up again. Okay, now let's go ahead and Sandstorm. Okay. Guy's got a lot of health left. Alright, we're gonna do this, and then we'll Spiritual Tribunal, because I think it will have a better chance of killing. First Spiritual Tribunal of this stream. What do we think it's gonna hit? I'm thinking life. I think it's gonna do life damage. Let's see if it does life. Myth. It does myth a lot, I've realized. It does do myth a lot. But hey, it killed, so that's all that matters. Bang, back to Shalik. Shalik the Wise.
Excellent job, young wizard. You've shown the Manders we mean to defeat the Tuts, and they are ready to join the fight. Krakotep cowers behind a door sealed by a combination. The Manders we freed tell me you must vanquish the Sakwi Keymaster to get it. Once you've defeated the Keymaster, the combination will appear in his room. Use that combination to open the door and take our vengeance on Crocotep.
Seems your hard work allowed you to learn a new spell. Come see me for it.
Dang, dude, I thought Helpful Mander would be our last spell from Arthur, but he keeps... I guess because we haven't... if I remember, Alhaz-Red said something about gaining his trust, and that's what we do in the Croc Sphinx, and we haven't done that yet, so it kind of makes sense. So, might as well just go to Arthur, because might as well go to him until we run out, because then we can never go to him for a spell again. You know, and that's kind of nostalgia. He pretty much has done everything for us balance-wise so far, but the rest of the journey will be Alhaz-Red. Level 22 though.
Are you the gatekeeper? I must put you to the ultimate test.
And we'll get Faint too. We'll go to Dworgen and get Faint, which will really help us beat these bosses that we're not barely being able to beat because of our damage. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yo. They're starting to tower shield. We're gonna have to get some Pierces in our deck. So it looks like we'll pick up Pierce also at the bazaar. Help us deal with that issue. Because we can't just wand hit because it will use our blades. That's a big issue. Alright, we're gonna just hit and then we'll Spiritual Tribunal. We're gonna have to figure out a strategy for tower shields and stuff. That's unfortunate that people are starting to tower shield now. It's pretty much just gonna be ice people, but still sucks. Alright, we do this and hope we get a power pip or a school pip. I mean, just do a little bit of extra damage to him. Because Spiritual Tribunal will do like 500 plus damage. Not quite. We'll get it next round. Alright, Spiritual Tribunal.
Behold! By defeating me, you have passed the test. You must be the gatekeeper.
I'm gonna write this down. Croc, snake, tree. Alright, that's a little tip you guys can do. You can, if you have text chat or open chat, you can just type in that to remember the puzzle if it's a little bit far away, because I know I have bad memory, so it kind of works for me. It's something I did when I was younger. It works. Put it in reverse there. Alright. Grab this a little bit. Oh, I already got full health. And now we can just look at the menu. It is croc, snake, tree. Snake. Where's tree? There it is. And then I think Crocotep is right behind these walls. Yep. Crocotep.
Don't provoke me, wizard. I was just thinking about letting you live. In my service, of course.
Or he's gonna put us in his service. Psych! He ain't beating us. Alright, he might have tower shield, which could be an issue here. Oh, don't tell me they double tower shield. Alright. The minion getting tower shield actually blows. That actually blows, because I might have to double Sandstorm. Yeah, I kind of just want to rip a little Sandstorm and then Blade again and Sandstorm again. I think that's the strat. Weak Sandstorm to get this off. We'll have to pack Pierce. So once we finish this and do a little bit of dialogue, before we start the Toba Storm, we will get Pierce TCs, we will get Faint, and we will get that balance spell from Arthur also. That's the strategy. Okay, we got a balance blade and a power pip. We literally can't do anything otherwise. Dude, I thought that was another tower shield. I was gonna be upset. Alright, we Sandstorm again. Hopefully take out the minion. And then we can save up for a Spiritual Tribunal. Or a Locust Swarm, depending on... Yeah, I'd rather the tower shield be on him, man. Thank you. I'm trying to take the minion out, so that's why I said I'd rather do that. Because I've already done so much chip damage on him that anything else will kill Crocotep. Okay, we got the minion out of the way, and this guy's so low health. So what I'm gonna do is this. And we have 2 more hits we can use, we just have to survive. And we also have a heal. Yeah, this is why we need Pierce. Eventually Shatter, but Pierce will be good for now. Later on, Shatter will be important. And we'll just use school pips to get myth pips for Shatter. But right now we'll get Pierce. Locust Swarm will do it. Alright.
You have found a golden scarab.
Alright, to the entrance hall. Talk to Shalik. Shalik the Wise.
You have fought bravely. It sickens me to know one of the Order's members gave the Croconomicon to Queen Crocopatra. Even though it is never easy to defeat one of our own, it was the right thing to do. I fear more troubles await us, young wizard. Crocopatra wields the Croconomicon, and Crocotep spoke of a new army. The Order has much to discuss. We may not have always acted with wisdom in the past, but you've set us on the right path at last. Come, join us in the Balance School.
Alright, so we're gonna get a spell from that, but we have a mark here in Crocotopia, so we're gonna port back home, get the spell from Arthur, get Faint, and get Pierce. TCs. The last spell we can ever get from Arthur, y'all. This is huge. We will never learn another spell from Arthur again. This guy has set us on our path to be the best balance wizard ever. Thank you, Arthur. It was true, like, we can never click X on him again. Unless there's a quest to talk to him. Balance of Power. We'll remember that spell as the last spell that Arthur gave us. Now we gotta go to Dworgen and Dworgen and the Bazaar. And then we gotta 3, 4, 5. We'll do 4 and 4. I think 4 and 4 is solid. But first things first. Dworgen. Teach me feint. Alright. We gotta be careful though, because you don't need to learn Dream Golem, so you gotta be careful. Train, because you'll waste a training point. Ghoul, you have to learn. Dream Shield, you have to learn. See, this is where it gets confusing. Make sure you're highlighted on Banshee. And see, you need Vampire to get it. So highlight Vampire. And then make sure you are highlighted on Dream Golem. Make sure you highlight on Feint, because you do not need Dream Golem. It is a waste of a training point. And look how I have my extra training point for something else later down the line. Alright, let's get rid of all this out of the way. We do not need any of this. We will never use any of these. Actually, that's a lie. We might merge. But yeah, now, these are the only required spells you need to get Feint. The only ones. Oh, man. I don't know if I need the extra Sandstorm right now. Yeah, these are the only required spells for death that you need to get Feint. So you need 6 training points, and you need to be level 22. We will be using Feint a lot in this walkthrough. So if you're not a Death Wizard, I highly recommend training the Feint. Like I said, do not train in the Dream Golem. It's a waste of training point. Unless you're Death, train in the Dream Golem. It's free. You'll use it maybe eventually in PvP or something. No balance spells here. Alright. To the shopping district. And I think we're about to get I think we're about to get Hex also. I think that's the spell we get. That or it's Helping Hands. I do not remember when we get Hex or Helping Hands. We get one of them here. We get both in Croc, but I don't remember which part. It's either when we beat Croc or right now, and I don't remember which one's which. I have no idea. Alright. What did I come here for? Treasure cards. Myth. Pierce. PPP. Pierce. This one's 50. Is there a cheaper one there? This one's 500 per. Gee. Alright, we're gonna buy. Oh, man. We'll buy 20. And then we'll sell them if we ever need to. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have Pierce, 4 Pierce, and 4 cleanses for tower shields and weaknesses. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Now what else did I have to do? I got Feint. Trained into all the spells that I needed to get Feint. Didn't use any extra training points. We just have these. Got my balance spell. I think. Yeah, the last ever spell we'll get from Arthur. And then we ripped a random pack! What are we doing? Oh! Hold up, we got Alhazred's hat. I thought we got absolutely nothing from that. $99 health, 9 power pip, 2 accuracy, 5 damage. So we lose damage, but we gain health and power pip and lose accuracy. Screw it, it's drippy. We're gonna rip it. We're gonna rock it. Alright. I don't know why we ripped that pack. But we did. Alright. I was kind of hoping for the balance wand, but we didn't get it. So that was actually quite unfortunate. We're actually gonna lock that hat that we had just a second ago, just in case we want the extra damage. Yeah. And we're getting pretty close to the cap for gold, so we're going to make sure everything is good. All that. Don't need 9. Just making sure that's not a power pip because I would have switched it instantly. Alright, make a little bit of that money back. Not all of it though. Okay. I'm mainly doing it for the power pip so I can use Scorpion sooner. That's mainly why I have this hat on. Anyways, if you didn't know anything, we're just gonna randomly rip packs. I don't know why, I just think it's funny. So we need 3 more levels for the blades. So we'll grab that before we do the Shengri-Ba. To the balance school, we got General Kaba, Shalik the Wise, Kayamate, and Alhazred.
Young wizard, you have my eternal gratitude. I heard what you did in the Croco-Sphinx. I feel we are no longer strangers, but comrades in arms.
Of course you heard what I did in the Croco-Sphinx. You were there with me.
Shalik, General Kaba, Kai, Amate, and I all wish to honor you. Please take this golden scarab as a symbol of your entry into the Order of the Fang. No one deserves it more.
We will continue to fight the Tuts here, using the wisdom of balance rather than the golden fang. We leave it to you, young wizard, to find and protect the Croconomicon. You will need to investigate Crocopatra's lair, the Tomb of Storms. Go see Sergeant Major Talbot, for he may be able to help you.
Next spell, Spectral Blast. Didn't we get a badge for like the Order of the Fang or something? Nope, we have 0 Crocotopia badges. Oh wait, Sergeant Major Talbot, we can just port over here to the Oasis.
The Tomb of Storms, eh? Sure you want to go in there? That's quite a dangerous place. The Tut leader is inside. Well, why didn't you say so? I'll get you in there right away, if you haven't already found a way in. You're in luck.
Helping
My
hands.
men are overtaxed, but one of the locals has taken on the Tomb of Storms. I hate doing this to you, but once there, you're on your own. I can't protect the locals and launch an assault. You'll have to be a one-wizard army. Ready? Find Hetch Aldin nearby. He's been working with the summoning stones and will surely know how to get inside.
Alright, so we got the Order of the Fang badge, which I think is drippy because balance, you know what I'm saying? And Alhazred's a legend, same with Shalik the Wise. Look at that sun, bro, that's fire. We got Helping Hands, which does a little bit more healing. Yes, over time, but it's also, we can use our balance pips on it, so I switched it out with Pixie. If it's not as good, we'll switch it back, but it does more healing overall, so I think it'll be nice. And we barely heal anyways, so it's like whatever.
You cannot simply march into the Tomb of Storms. You must possess 3 golden scarabs, and I only have 1. Oh, you have 2 of them? Easier than I thought. Take mine by all means. That should get you in there if you've not already found the means, oh crafty one. Touch each scarab in turn to each of the obelisks, and you will activate them. Then the tomb and its secrets will open to you, assuming you've not already found your way in.
Alright, so we just gotta touch the golden scarabs to the obelisk. And then wait a little bit for this to pop up. Shouldn't take too long. I've never seen it when the anime with the retextured world, but back in the day it looked pretty sick. Here it comes. It looks retextured too. Yeah. Alright, so now we can just teleport over. Fun fact, there is a beetle behind the teleporter. So that is this Tomb of Storms beetle. I believe there are 2 more beetles left. Yeah, the Well of Spirits, which I'm about to show you in Crocodile Barracks. Okay, yeah. We are almost done with Crocotopia. We are almost done with Crocotopia. Let's talk to the gross cop, Crocotep.
Greetings. Don't fear me. I would like to atone for betraying the Order of the Fang. I was blinded by Crocopatra and foolishly gave her the Croconomicon.
Bro was doing it for the huzz. Oh my god, bruh. Crocotep, bro. It ain't worth it now,
With it, Crocopatra could force any Croc spirit to rise in her service as her new army. We must stop her from using it if it's not already too late. To reach her, you will need a 2-part cipher. The head of the Onyx family has the first part deep inside the Onyx tomb. Be careful.
Bro was doing it for the huzz. Come on, Crocotep. Also, the beetle is going to be behind this on the 2nd level here. Now we have 1 more beetle. We got to go to the Anik family tomb. And let's see. Red teleporter is the only teleporter. Okay. Where do we go? Where's this guy? I don't believe the Tomb of Storm is too bad.
If you have not come to bask in my glory, you must be punished.
I believe it's not horrible. Like, it's just 2 areas and 2 dungeons. Wait, when did I get Availing Hands? Oh, it's from the hat. Oh. Shoot, I forgot that had the hat. I was like, I didn't get Availing Hands yet. That's an Avalon, I think. I was tripping. I was like, yo, I got Helping Hands. How do I have Availing Hands in my deck right now? Whatever. We'll fix that in a minute. 800 health. We're gonna faint for the first time. I think we need to feint him because we're not doing 800 health with Double Blade. Feint is making its first appearance in the walkthrough. That's hype. In part 4 of the walkthrough, Feint makes its first appearance. That's so hype. bum, bum, ba-da-now. Alright, let's see how much a feint and 2 blades does on a sandstorm. Time to test it out. With a feint, does it do over 800? We can do 1,000 damage! We hit 1,000 damage for the first time. Yes. Dude, feint, that's how powerful feint is, y'all. Feint is actually crazy. Oh, we should have left a mark at Crocotept. What are we doing? Oh my gosh, we're selling. We're selling the speed run. We're selling the speed run. What am I doing? Alright, we'll leave a mark now.
Great job, young wizard. If only I had had half your courage. Now you need the second part of the cipher. It was cleverly placed in the tomb of an opposing family, so that no one would ever unite the two halves. Let's see how clever that really was. Find the head of the Jesuit family in their tomb, and bring back the second part of the cipher.
I'm just gonna assume this is where it is, but we gotta get this health wisp. Grab this health wisp and flee really quick. Run! Go back to the teleporter. I'm assuming it's right where he's at. Yes! Dude, I get turned around with this teleporter though. Alright.
You must be mad to challenge someone as great as me!
Let's go. Ah, we forgot to take the, oh wait, this is not Helping Hands, this is Availing Hands. I still forgot to take out Availing Hands. It's alright. Or should we just take out Helping Hands and use the Availing Hands? Because technically it's better. Wouldn't that make more sense? Oh, there's the weakness though, so we're gonna have to discard anything some way. We're gonna have to, once we get all set up, we're gonna have to, get rid of it anyways, and draw a cleanse. Which we have a chance of drawing Pierce now, which is unfortunate. We have a 50-50 chance, technically speaking, because we have 4 and 4, so. Hopefully we don't draw all our Pierces when we're trying to, yeah, let's go ahead and feint first, and then we'll cleanse. Luckily these guys can't, tower shield. Alright, let's cleanse. That's a Pierce. There we go. Falcor, send us Order of the Fang. That sounds badass. Everything looks good for a pretty epic sandstorm. Bang! Bang! We got a pet. Yellow Ghost. And a Furious Croco Mummy. We got 2 pets. And we got Croc Thrasher badge. Yeah, we got 2 pets. And we left a mark at Crocotept, which is a freaking W.
You've done well, but your trial is only beginning. Your next quest, Krakopatra rules from the Temple of Storms, secured by only one key. To make matters worse, 4 princes guard it within the royal palace. The Scythers will get you into the palace, but to even reach it, you will need to make your way through the Karanan barracks. I'm sorry for the task ahead of you. Once you defeat the 4th and final prince, Aka Karanan, you will have the temple key at last. Good luck.
Alright, so we're at the second to last dungeon in Krakotopia. Let's get this health wisp. And then we actually need to take a detour because the last beetle... So the dungeon's at yellow, but we need to go to red because the beetle is at red. So if you go to the red teleporter and you go this way, it's gonna be over there. We just gotta get over there somehow. So we just go this way, loop around. Grab this, you don't have to. And then bada bing, bada boom, beetle grabbed, talk to Zeke, you got your training points. That's how you get the beetles. Now we just gotta go back to the red teleporter and then go through the yellow teleporter once we get back to that. That way we can do the dungeon. We have 2 more dungeons. I'm gonna see if I can hopefully get them done and finish Krakotopia today. We're cutting it close for 2 dungeons. I might try to hit team up to see if I can get some help. Because if I can power through this... Oh my god, we didn't hit yellow, did we? No, we didn't. We're noob. We're wasting time. Because it's really close. I might be able to finish Krakotopia today, but I do have work. Which means tomorrow, we could probably just grind through all of Marleybone in the long weekend stream. But I need to set it up. I need to... Alright, we're going to see if anybody's on team up. If not, we're going to cancel immediately. And, yeah, no.
You were about to...
We got to go in. We got to grind. Alright, let me get rid of this. Helping Hand should be good. It's 1 less pip. Ah, but this is a lot of healing, bro. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If Helping Hand sucks, we'll switch to the Healing Hands in my thing. Alright, let's grind. There's like, what, 4 battles here we have to do? Yeah, I think it's 4 battles. Or is it 5? Or 6? There's like 3 circles. I think it's 4. I think it's 4.
You will test your might against me, and you will fail. Why even try, weakling?
Yeah, I believe it's 4 battles here we have to do. Oh, this guy doesn't have much health. If he doesn't weakness me or anything, I can just straight up blade hit. I don't need to faint. Is this guy a boss? He is. Pull my next blade. Yes! Alright. Blade hit. If we don't get weakness here. If we can power through this dungeon quickly, we might be able to do the last dungeon. And finish Krakotopia today, before I have to go to work. I didn't think this was possible. I thought we would get a little bit through this, but I didn't realize, because right after this, we fight the last dungeon. Like, it's the immediate thing we do after this. We talk to Krakotep, and then we do the next dungeon. Alright, we gotta move. This is where I'll find out if it's... It's 4. Okay. 4 battles. We got 3 more battles left until the final dungeon. Yeah, we can do this if these battles go quick. Because I remember the final dungeon, it's like a couple battles and then a couple puzzles, and then I think it's Krakotep, or there might be a battle and then Krakotep. We're going to cut it close. We're going to hit level 23 today for sure.
It would be quicker if you just admitted defeat now.
Alright, Prince. 600 health. Technically, we could double blade and hope. We're gonna try for that if he doesn't weaknesses us. Guys, this is epic. In the 4th episode, we could beat the first 2 worlds. And we did extra stuff in Krokotopia. Alright, we have to blade again. We have to. If we can start off fresh in Marleybone tomorrow, that'd be epic. Alright, let's Sandstorm. Dang, our pips are going crazy right now. That hat is giving us extra pips. Yes! Alright, we're on to the 3rd battle. We grinding right now, we're grinding.
Fool! If you do not bow before me, you will fall before me.
You will fall before me. Alright. Ooh, 700. We're gonna have to faint. We can't quite do 700. So it's gonna be a 4-turn hit. Unless we get weakness, which would suck. Alright, we got a feint. And then Sandstorm. Hopefully we don't get weaknessed. Dang, look at our pips. Beautiful. Don't have time to admire our pips. We gotta grind. We still have another battle after this, and then we have the final dungeon. We gotta move. We could possibly beat Krokotopia today, guys. This is hype. We got to Krokotopia yesterday's stream. Krokotopia is not a big world, though, which is nice. Now, would we be able to do this in, like, Chrysalis or something? Heck no. Or Azteca? Heck no. Alright, we need a health wisp. Perfect. Let's not get pulled. Getting pulled would absolutely... We didn't get the health wisp. Are you kidding me? Alright, we grabbed that one, though. Alright, this should be the last guy. Yes, this is the last guy to this dungeon.
I do not recognize you. Therefore, my face is the last one you will see. Prepare
face is the
yourself
last
for
one
pain,
you will
wizard.
see. Yeah, 720, bro. $720. This is exciting. Alright, we got a feint to beat him. Dude, feint is so helpful already. Level 22. If you're not a death wizard and you don't automatically get it, I highly recommend. Alright, Sandstorm. Bang! Ghost of Krakotep in the Well of Spirits.
You did it. A most excellent display of bravery, young wizard. I thought no one could ever make it through. You see, I was the one who created those obstacles. When I awoke, I feared these strangers digging up my home. But you, a stranger, have shown me that Krakopatra is far worse. I hope I can repay you. It's time for your final and most important task. I'm only sorry I could not do it myself. You must enter the Temple of Storms and defeat the mighty Krakopatra. Only then can you recover the Krakonomicon and keep it from falling into the hands of evil. Inside the temple, you will find the gatekeeper. Tell him I sent you, and he will guide you to the end.
I think this is when I get Hex. No more beetles? Yeah, I already finished. Look how close we are to leveling up to 23. I don't think I have enough time to solo it, that's the thing. I could be wrong. Oh, we can't keep our crowns like that, yo. That's wicked. There we go, I fixed it. Mass Feint at level 20? Alright. That might come in handy sometime. So we're just gonna hold on to it. I was hoping for the wand and also to get rid of that terrible number. But hey. We'll take Mass Feint. I got a feeling nobody's joining. We
You are
send
about
it.
to enter a dungeon. If
We have to. We're running it. It's 20 minutes till 8, so we're gonna go over no matter what, but we gotta grind. We have 2 potions. There's probably gonna be stuff around. We're gonna level up once for XP. Perfect. Alright, let's move. To the temple guard. It looks like Al has red. Like, yo, what? Tell me that does not look like Al has red's little character sprite. Anyways, we gotta move. Maybe it is Al has red. I don't know. Dude, that is literally Al has red.
Krakotep ensured only the worthy could enter the
Oh,
inner
yeah.
sanctum. If you dare step onto the teleporter at my right to try the test of strength, see if you can defeat the Son of Storms.
Is that not just Al has red? Wait, what? Oh, on his right. I'm an idiot. I went to my right. Alright. How much spells do we have in our deck? We could probably just... Yeah, we can, what is he, Death? Ooh, didn't think that through. What is he? Please be Storm. He's Death. Bro, so if we freaking... I didn't plan that through. I was gonna Spiritual Tribunal, but that's a bad idea. Cause watch it hit Death. Like watch it hit Death. We'll Sandstorm. Like, it's gonna hit Death if we do. Yes, we killed the Sandstorm. Doesn't matter. I was not paying attention to his... I assumed he was a Storm School. Death again? 425... 305. Well, gearhead. I don't know if it does 750, but we have enough pips to spam. $720. And then we can...
I think we have enough pips to Locust Swarm.
Bang.
Bang!
Alright, this guy's Storm. Let's get rid of this. And this. Do we... I don't know. He's a boss. I don't know. We're not gonna use a health potion. We'll heal if we need to. I think we can kill him fast enough to not worry about it though. We just need to get lucky with a school pip. We need to get some power pips, that's what we need. My hat gives me a better chance of power pips and I'm not getting them. There we go. Faint for extra, oh, but he's got 2 pips. This could hurt. This could backfire. This could backfire. This is gonna do a lot. With the 30% trap. Yeah, it did 300 basically. Oh! I fizzled the Spiritual Tribunal. I forgot it's 5 less accuracy than the other spells. Alright, we're gonna hit life. Ah, bang! Bang! We hit life. Y'all see that? That's cracked. Or actually, cracked.
You have passed the test of strength, but will you pass the next test? We shall see. We value intelligence as well as strength. Think you're clever enough? Then step onto the teleporter at my left and try the test of aptitude.
Leveled up. Level 23 hype. I don't think we get any spells for level 23 though. I don't remember this puzzle, so let's see.
Those things that live must shine bright. Those things that do not live must remain dark.
So, a snake and tree live, and a bug and bird live. And the moon and sun do not live. Dang! Oh, this is easy mode. You just turn this shit off and turn the other stuff on. Hello? It's like bugging. Dude, what is going on? Of course that moon one turned off again. Bang! These gotta be Storm.
Much better. The words on the page are clearly, the sun shines down on the tree. Tree shades the snake. The snake hisses at the beetle.
Sun, tree, snake, beetle.
The beetle runs away.
I had to lock in for that. Sun, tree. Snake. Beetle. Then we get the parchment and hit the teleporter.
Very well. You have passed both the test of strength and the test of aptitude. Prepare to enter the inner sanctum at once.
To the inner sanctum. I think this is Hex that we get, which is really good. Whenever Faint's not enough, we'll be able to put that on also. Dude, we're almost done with Croc. We're grinding to get to finish Croc. Ooh, that guy's real close. No, 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 no. Don't clip when there's other people there. Okay. Whew. Did not want to get pulled. Oh my god, we're at we're at Crocopatra.
Who dares enter my inner sanctum? You, a member of the Order of the Fang? No doubt you've come for the Croconomicon. It shall never fall into your foul hands. Prepare to be vanquished.
Gotta get the thumbnail. There we go. And as usual, feature of Zach Wilson when he was a Jet. Alright. Grab the parchment. You already know how it is. Sneak attack! Oh, do we have Spiritual Tribunal in? I bet. Alright. Crocopat 960! Nah, I'm playing. We beat that guy with 1400 health back in the day. We're gonna start with a feint while they both have low pips. That way the trap isn't as dangerous. I don't know if we restocked our cleanses, but I think we still should have some in. I hope. I really hope we at least have one in, because they could weakness me. I'm hoping they don't, though. Another balance blade. They're gonna hit hard here for a sec. We got 2 traps on, and they got 3 pips each, and I think they're both Storm. Yeah, they're both Storm. And this guy's hitting with a fire attack. We're gonna lose a lot of health here. If this is a Storm Shark, we're in trouble. Alright, now what do we do here? We Sandstorm for sure. Because I think we can do 1000 damage. Well, we can. I almost messed up and did Spiritual Tribunal. I forgot we can do 1000 damage now with this. That's a 70% trap on her. Yes, it barely killed. It barely killed. I think it killed by like 4 health.
Your triumph means nothing, young wizard. You shall never possess the Croconomicon. I sealed the Croconomicon in the sarcophagus of the souls long ago. When the Dark One woke me, imagine his dismay to find the sarcophagus had already been taken.
We got a freaking mount! Perm mount! Chat, we got a perm mount!
Much like the dismay I see on your face. I hope the Order enjoys your victory, hollow as it is.
That's the rainbow bunny I was just talking about. We just got a permanent mount from Crocopatra. Well, this is the mount we're using on Easter. I was going to use crowns to buy a bunny mount, but we just got one. You get chat. I guess during the holiday season, or maybe just Easter. Right now, farm Crocopatra.
Crocopatra's laughter echoes in the empty chamber until silence reigns at last.
Chat. Farm Crocopatra. You can get a bunny mount, bruh. Look at this. This mount's been in the game for a while, but I just got a free perm mount. Imagine you're playing the game for the first time. You don't have a mount. This is perfect. This is the mount I'm going to use on the Easter stream, by the way. That is awesome. I was going to buy a mount for the Easter stream, and they just gave me one. Wow. Dude, that is hype. We finished Crocotopia and got a permanent mount as a drop from Crocopatra. When I saw that, I was shook, bruh. You guys got my live reaction.
Amazing. By defeating her, you stopped the Tut army.
Yeah, and we got a free permanent mount. Let's look at the more important things, Crocotept.
You have done very well, young wizard. Thanks to your efforts, I can now rest in peace. I'm sorry you did not find the Croconomicon, but when you do, I can think of no better person to protect it than you.
The balance trap, bro. Hex. We'll use it when we need it, but we don't need it right now because we have Feint.
The strangers here fought bravely against the Tut army and should know you have ended the threat. Return to the surface and report your success.
Dude, I cannot believe we got a mount. I was not expecting that. We got a mount. We're gonna use that mount on the Easter stream. We got this permanent mount from Crocopatra. Like, this mount's on my account forever. I didn't have to pay for it. Other than like the $10 membership to get to this zone. Yeah, this is the mount we're using on Easter. On the Easter stream on Sunday, that's what we do. That's what we're using. So look forward to that. We'll stream tomorrow too. Wow, we're done with Croc. Tomorrow's stream, we're gonna be in Marleybone. Wow. Was not expecting that. But that's hype.
So, you've defeated the mighty Crocopatra, have you? You're fast becoming the stuff of legend, young wizard. Without a leader, the Tut should be easy to manage now. As much as you helped me, I must seem pretty ungrateful. Here's what I can do. It's something inside the sarcophagus of the souls you're looking for, eh? A book, right? We ship the sarcophagus off to the Royal Museum on Marleybone with some other artifacts. Take this Marleybone spiral key and go through the spiral door to Marleybone. Private Kinsley will help you find that book you're after. You've got to recover it before it's used for evil.
Before we go to Marleybone, let's go to our boy Zeke. Turn in the spell quest. Or not the spell quest. Look at that. We got our training point, which should be up to 2 now that we have Faint. Crocotopia Explorer. That's actually better than the hero badge. Let me put that one on. Dude, I can't believe we got a mount, bro. I'm excited. We got a mount. Wow. Alright, let me compose myself. What do we have to do? Wow. Alright. Wow. It's 8 o'clock, but that's hype. Let's go ahead and go to Marleybone just to kind of look around, start off the quest a little bit. We're not going to do any battles or anything, but just kind of like explore and talk to Private Kenich, and then we'll wrap up the stream.
Private Kenchley gives you a winning salute.
Kenchley, my bad. Salute, sir.
Welcome to Marleybone, Wizard. I'm under orders to direct you wherever you need to go. The sarcophagus? You'll need to speak with the curator in the museum. He'll know how to help.
Look at that. 3 potions. Hype. And we're in Marleybone. We made this character less than a week ago, and we're in Marleybone. This is 4 days ago, because this is part 4 of the walkthrough, I believe. Wow. Let's talk to our guy, Zeke.
Hello, young wizard.
So we're looking for these stray
If
cats.
you could chase him down and fetch him for me, I'd pay you handsomely for your help.
The Regent Square, which is like the commons or oasis of this area, it's going to be right here. Right outside of, I think this is, what is this, Newgate Prison? Let me double check. Scotland Yard, my bad. Alright, let's go to the Royal Museum and get the audio for that. Wow, we got a bunny mount for Easter. That's crazy. It's probably only a drop around Easter time, because I know like Last World bosses drop Easter stuff, like Lord Nightshade and stuff like that. I don't know if he drops a mount, but apparently Crocopatra does drop a mount. So if you see this and it's still Easter time and you need a mount, farm Crocopatra.
Ah, yes. We received the sarcophagus, and it is currently being processed for display. I'm sorry. You cannot see the sarcophagus even if the Croconomicon is within it. It's extremely fragile. We can't have the general public rummaging through the museum.
Oh yeah, this is the first world now that doesn't have the upgraded textures. I was like, why is his eyes not blinking? It's because he doesn't have the upgraded textures. We'll eventually get to a world where the upgraded textures are back. But for now, we're going to roll with the old graphics for a little bit.
Go talk to Mayor Pimsbury at Digmore Station. Only he can make exceptions.
Yeah, I forgot Marleybone's now the first world with the bad, not bad graphics, but with the OG graphics. Once Marleybone gets an upgrade, this whole area here is going to look sweet. Dang, we're in Marleybone already. And we're level 23. Don't worry, y'all. We'll deal with the Crocotopia crafting in a little while later. I'm not really too worried about prioritizing it. Alright, Mayor, what's up?
Hello there. How can I help you? Ah, you seek the Croconomicon. I assure you, the safest place for it in all of Marleybone is in the museum itself. The museum is protected from most magic, but I cannot say the same for the streets. We're struggling with a gang uprising, you see. I dare not let anything out of the museum until the streets have returned to normal. But perhaps if you were to help with that problem.
Sherlock Bones is investigating the O'Leary gang. He's working with the Yard, coordinating efforts from the air station. Speak with him, then we will see about your Croconomicon.
Alright. Now, there are spells. So if you want the... once you get your level 48 spell, if you want the Master of your school badge, you have to go to Croaky here. Well, we'll have to return at level 25. If you're any of these schools, so every school but Myth, you can... for me, I'll have to learn this free sap health spell, which is pretty much a menu spell. I'll probably never use it, yeah, just a little let you know if you ever want that badge, and maybe you're level 48 and you don't have this badge. Come here, pick that spell up. Also, Mortis, the Death Tree, has some spells. Stuff. You have to have all those extra side spells and stuff. Also, this is where the cat for Digmore Station is. I almost forgot. I saw it just out of the corner of my eye. Let's talk to Sherlock.
No need to explain. It's elementary. You've come from Wizard City, and the mayor sent you to help investigate the O'Leary gang. Let's begin at once. Something's afoot in our fair city, and I've deduced the O'Learys are behind it, perhaps working for a far more sinister and hidden enemy. We must leave no stone unturned. I've had occasion to work with one called Ms. Conrail. Seek her out in Hyde Park and learn what you may.
Okay. We're gonna head to Hyde Park and then we'll wrap up stream. Because it is past 8 o'clock. I went a little bit... It's not as long as a stream because I started a couple minutes later. But I do got to get ready for work. But look forward to the next 2 streams. We got Saturday. Oh wait, this is...
You do not have a ticket for this.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is not Hyde Park yet. Where's Hyde Park, bro? Oh, Hyde Park's over here. I think that was Chelsea Court or something like that. I don't know. And the cool thing is we can use this teleporter.
Oh, thank you, young wizard, for speaking with me. The O'Learys have wreaked havoc on our poor community garden.
Who are you? I'm not doing your quest. Alright, before I forget, the Hyde Park cat is over here. And let's talk to Miss Conrail.
Boone sent you, has he? Even a great detective needs a hand now and then, eh? Oh, I'm nothing special. I just keep an eye on the neighborhood. That's how I learned an O'Leary is willing to part with some inside information. I've arranged a meeting with Baxter, but he's afraid the other O'Learys will catch on. A wizard like you should put him at ease. Meet Baxter at the greenhouse near the fountains. He should give the goods on whatever those O'Learys are after.
Alright, y'all. You heard Miss Conrail. Next time, we're going to be finding Baxter. And we got out of Crocotopia today. So, pretty exciting stream. We finished Crocotopia. And got into Marleybone. We're going to pick up with finding Baxter. We also beat Crocopatra. And dropped a permanent mount from Crocopatra, which is insane. Got a new hat. We trained Feint. Got Hex and Helping Hand. We got a whole bunch of new spells. Helping Hand. Elemental Golem. And Balance Power and Hex. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a little bit longer of a stream than usual because I won't be working. And then we'll try to put a dent into Marleybone. Until then, peace.